Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan here, and welcome back to another GTA 5 discussion video. Today I want to talk to you guys about the topic, can Rockstar go bigger than being a CEO in GTA Online? And the reason I want to discuss this topic is because with this past update, the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, they improved on the VIP system. And despite all the problems that the new CEO system has, people love it. I mean, I really do like it. I like that you can do all this stuff in free mode, and it just brings so much new gameplay to a game that is 3 years old. And since this CEO/VIP system is so popular, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if, a future update is going to be the extended Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, where they do improve the CEO system, because there are a lot of ways that they can improve it. Now, answering the question, can Rockstar go bigger? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what is bigger than being a CEO. I mean, obviously, let me know in the comment section if you can think of anything, but I don't know what sort of title they could give this system if they wanted to go bigger. I did ask you guys on Twitter if you could sort of add anything to the system, what would it be? And I got some really interesting answers. I mean, obviously, the number one was probably go into a private lobby. Number two was have more people being an associate. Number three was having the associates get paid more. But besides like the obvious stuff, some actual cool features that potentially could be added. One thing I thought of was a player economy. I mean, for the longest time, we've wanted a stock market to come to GTA Online, which will never happen. But what if like they took these crates that we can purchase and go out and get, and what if those sort of became the stock market? Like, they would have to sort of rework the system, but imagine if you only sold certain things, you might unlock certain features. For example, if you sold guns, maybe you unlocked some sort of military vehicles because you're providing guns to the military or to Merryweather people. So you sort of rank up that way. Like, in this player economy system, the CEO job would be expanded because there would be multiple routes you could go. Like, if you sold a certain amount of medical supplies, maybe you could eventually purchase your own ambulance and sort of maybe customize it or something. Another one, maybe if you sell a certain amount of drugs, then you get the option to potentially call one of the gangs to like come back you up in a fight. There's a lot of interesting things that could be implemented into a player economy with these crate systems, and what you would have to do is potentially trade with other companies. Like, say you have a ton of medical supplies, but you're trying to sell the drugs so you can get the gangs, and another company in your lobby is sort of the opposite. You guys could trade with each other, or it could just be something sort of like the stock market where you just put it up on the market and then someone purchases it for, a set amount. This would also work a lot better if there were more variety of crate collections, like someone said on Twitter. I just think that the way of going out, getting the crates, coming back, and then selling them is kind of boring. It's basically just a giant fetch mission. Like, the crates you get don't actually mean anything, I guess, unless it's a special crate. Another suggestion someone came up with was to have actual NPCs that you could hire. I would really like this, kind of like how I just mentioned with the gangs. Like, if you sold a certain amount of drugs, maybe you could hire some gangs. If you sold a certain amount of guns, maybe you could hire the Merryweather people. And when you go into your interaction menu and you go to CEO abilities, you could potentially call them there for a certain amount of money, and you get like a sort of mini army to back you up. Now, they are NPCs, so they're probably not going to be that great, but I think that'd be really fun. Another thing they could improve is the actual headquarters. I mean, this is something that I said before the update came out. Having an HQ garage where you could store certain vehicles, that would be really awesome, especially if it was that 20-car garage. I mean, it'd probably cost a ton of money, but that would definitely make the CEO system, at least the office, a lot better. Another really awesome idea that I saw from one of you guys on Twitter was to be able to control the LSPD for 7 minutes. I mean, I don't know where 7 minutes comes from. That sounds really cool. Like, if you're the CEO, if you're like this big freaking mafia boss type of dude, right? We've all seen the movies. They usually have the cops in their pockets, right? So wouldn't it be awesome if we could control the cops? And I don't just mean like to not have them come after you, but what if you could like have them go after other people, or maybe you could have them set up certain roadblocks at certain locations to stop someone that you're following. Like, something along those lines I think would be really awesome. And then the last one, which might be a little bit too crazy, but your assistant would be a lot better if she was like this. So the dude said, what about having your assistant be like Alfred off Batman and supply you with mech suits and a helicopter with rapid fire bullets? I don't know about the mech suit and rapid fire bullets, but having your assistant be sort of like Alfred from Batman, that's an interesting idea. Like if you sell a certain amount of crates or something, maybe she gives you upgrades to certain vehicles or exclusive vehicles that you only get for selling so many crates, such as like an air defense vehicle, because that's something people, a ton of people tweeted me, just because I guess the Hydra is really annoying in public sessions. I really do want to hear your guys' opinions on this in the comment section though. Like, do you think, one, that we will see a DLC in the future that will improve upon the CEO system, since one, Rockstar seem to like it, and two, you know, most of the community like it despite its problems? And will we ever go bigger than being a CEO? And what would that be, like, do you think, if they did? I really like reading all the discussion that happens in the comment section on these discussion videos, so I can't wait to see what everyone thinks of this whole topic. Thank you all for watching though. Drop a like if you did enjoy and subscribe for more awesome GTA content. See you all in the next one, and as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.